Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. This is not a joke. This is about the money. 2 people from your family are taking all the. Open it quickly. What you are about to discover will shake the very ground beneath your feet. Something has been going on behind your back for far too long. A deal was made, papers were signed, and silence was bought, but you were never supposed to find out. But today, divine timing overrides human deception. 2 people from your own bloodline, people you trusted at one point in your life, have been working together to erase your name from what is rightfully yours. They met in secret, forged details, and agreed to let you live in confusion while they counted your money. They thought you'd never know, but their time of secrecy is up. What they signed will now come into light, and what they hid will be exposed in the open. You are no longer the blind one in the room. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The betrayal happened years ago, but the effects are just now reaching you. One signature carried both names. Yours, remove it. There's multiplied. A lawyer somewhere holds the paper with evidence they never wanted you to see. The family inheritance was split between 4 people, but only 2 walked away with it. The other 2, including you, were kept in the dark under the weight of false promises. Archangel Michael says this is the moment where truth begins to roar. You will feel like something is pulling your chest when you hear the name of one person involved. This person used to smile at you during family events, pretending they had nothing to gain. But deep inside, they were plotting their share and bearing your access to it. Your nervous energy is now rising. They feel something coming and they are right. It's divine exposure. You are being led into the room of revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You will receive news soon through either a call or a letter, and it will mention a name you weren't expecting. That name is tied to a bank account, an account created using documents that were once yours. You didn't sign, but your name was once there. Your documents were submitted without your knowledge. A copy of your ID was passed across a table with cold coffee stains and handshakes of manipulation. They said you were unreachable, so decisions were made on your behalf. But now, something from the past has resurfaced. A banker with a conscience is about to reach out with a single line. Are you aware of this? That question will be your gateway into justice. A bank didn't want to interfere until a red flag triggered their systems. That red flag carried your birthday but not your signature. This triggered a sequence that they couldn't ignore anymore. Type Amen to get blessing May 1955. The first person who betrayed you is older than you by a few years. And they always played the role of protector. The second person is younger but sly, using charm and silence as tools. Together, they split what was meant to build your future. You would have already owned your home by now if not for what they did. Your investments would have grown, your name would be listed on property, and your wealth would have doubled. But instead, you were left chasing hope while they lived in quiet abundance. One of them recently bought a new vehicle, and the funds for it came from that blocked inheritance. They told people it came from hard work, but the only work done was erasing your access. A neighbor heard a whisper, and soon that whisper will travel to you. There's a document stored in a drawer in someone's house. That drawer hasn't been opened in months, but the paper inside it still holds your name. Soon, it will come out and the truth will be undeniable. Pipe Amen to get blessing 222. Comment if your spirit feels the shift already. The air around you will change. Your dreams will begin revealing faces. You may feel sudden flashes of memory from years ago. Conversations that didn't make sense back then will now become clear. Someone told you, you don't need to worry about that when you asked about family property. That moment will replay like a warning bell. The angelic realm has begun to move things behind the veil. Records are being pulled from drawers. Hidden contracts are surfacing, and voices are rising to speak on your behalf. You are not alone in this moment. You will see signs all around you. Watch the dates and patterns. The number 7 will appear often as confirmation that things are aligning for truth to take its place. This is not a coincidence. Type Amen to get blessing July 1977. An old friend of your family knew something was wrong years ago. They are now coming back around with a question for you. If kept something, an audio, a paper, or a memory that exposes the false claim, the truth will taste bitter at first. You will ask why this had to happen through your own bloodline, but then, divine strength will rise in you. You will not only take back what is yours, but you will be compensated with interest. The heavens are multiplying what you were denied. It's not just about restoration, it's about elevation. Archangel Michael says the sword of justice is near. What was sealed against you will now be unsealed for you. Keep your faith grounded as the truth walks to your door. Type Amen to get blessing 888. One of the two people is already feeling uneasy. Their sleep is disturbed, their hands are shaking when certain topics come up. They feel the pull of exposure coming. They are already contacting someone, hoping to fix the paperwork quietly before you're alerted. But the angels are blocking their way. Your emails are bouncing, their calls are going unheard. The more they try to vary, the more things rise. Heaven has made a decision that you must know. You must reclaim. You must rise. There was a key hidden years ago, figuratively and possibly literally. That key unlocked a safety deposit box. Soon, someone will accidentally reveal what was kept inside. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Do not allow confusion to take hold. As the chaos of exposure begins, stay grounded in your truth. What's yours will not miss you again. You are being watched over step by step. Every legal system that ignored you before is being spiritually realigned. They will now have to listen. A judge who was once blind to your name will now see your case in a different light. This judge carries fairness in their heart. When they read your file, something will click. They will call for further verification. That moment will shift everything. Prepare your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You must also know this. They laughed when they thought you would never know. They toasted with drinks while you worked tirelessly to build a life with less than you deserved. But those laughs will turn into silence now. One of them has a journal. The journal holds confessions that they never wanted to speak, but it is being found by someone else. The person finding it won't keep it hidden. A cousin, a friend, or a cleaner will glance into the book and freeze. They'll wonder if they should say something. They will. That's how divine truth works. Even hidden things written in ink will be you, to serve your justice. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Comment now if you feel chills, because something is awakening around you. Your spirit has waited years for this message. You will get a visit soon from someone who claims they just wanted to check in. Don't ignore it. Listen carefully to what they avoid saying. Sometimes, silence reveals everything. Watch their eyes when you mention old property. Their discomfort will expose more than their words. Archangel Michael says, your name is being restored. Your value is being seen. Your blessing is returning. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Even as you read this, energy is shifting in your favor. The work is coming undone. Blocks are turning. The people who tried to remove you are going to start seeing signs themselves. They will feel the spiritual pressure. One of them will break. And when they do, they will confess everything, not out of kindness but out of fear. That confession will be witnessed by more than just you. Others will hear and believe, and once it's exposed, no one will be able to cover it up again. The veil has torn. Justice walks now. Type Amen to get blessing January 2013. There's also a storage space, possibly a garage or a room where items connected to you were stored. A box marked with an old nickname or color code holds everything. That box was meant to stay hidden forever, but divine hands are directing someone right to it. What they find will confirm every word of this message. Keep your intuition strong over the next 72 hours. You will hear a surname, a word, or a number that feels oddly familiar. That's your sign. Follow it. Drag it. Claim it. Your time of silence is over. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. And finally, don't be surprised when the very people who betrayed you try to come close again. They will say they were misled. They'll offer weak apologies. Do not let them confuse you again. You are not who you were when this started. You have evolved. You have become someone too strong to be played. Too chosen to be overlooked, too protected to be robbed again. Archangel Michael says, the final blow has been struck in your favor. The curse has ended, the restoration begins now. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. This is your sign. This is your breakthrough. Everything begins to shift in 3 to 1. It is already happening. Here's something important about a brown envelope that was misplaced years ago. This envelope was supposed to go to you, but it was intercepted quietly. Inside it were bank details, proof of ownership, and a stamped declaration that named you directly. But instead of receiving it, someone else took possession. They tucked it away in a drawer at the back of a cabinet, pretending it never existed. That act alone created the domino of theft that followed. Someone very close to that moment is beginning to speak. They weren't brave enough years ago, but guilt has made their tongue heavy. Soon, their confession will unlock everything else you need. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Your energy has always been strong, but recently you've been feeling drained. It's because the spiritual cords connected to these betrayers are being severed. What's hidden in your bloodline is now detaching from your life. expect strange feelings to pass through you: headaches, bursts of emotion, waves of intuition. This is your spirit aligning with the truth. You are not crazy. You are awakening. A person from a legal background is watching this case silently. They know something's wrong with how the documents were filed. They are about to take initiative on your behalf. You won't need to chase anymore. They are coming to you with the evidence. They will ask you if you want to pursue it, and the answer must be yes. Type Amen to get blessing. January 2017. You must be aware of a home that was sold without your knowledge. This property once had your name on the inheritance list. But somehow, when the transfer happened, your name was completely removed. A forged signature and a fake excuse made that possible. But the truth is returning, and the person who signed will soon be forced to explain every single line. They will tremble when questioned. Their voice will crack, and someone you never expected will be the one confronting them. Justice will rise from unexpected places. Even the law they tried to manipulate is now circling back to demand an answer. It's unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The deeper you go into this moment, the more spiritual protection surrounds you. You'll notice birds acting strangely, animals staring longer, winds shifting when you speak. That's not imagination. That's alignment. Everything in the divine realm is echoing your power now. What was hidden in silence will now scream in the open. You have been chosen to uncover a truth that others were too scared to touch. One family elder who passed away is spiritually watching this unfold. They didn't agree with what happened, they regret not speaking up. But now, they are assisting you from beyond the veil. You'll feel their presence in a room. You'll hear something fall for no reason. Ask them. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Comment now if you're already seeing the truth stir in your life. You are being prepared for a divine confrontation. Don't panic when things begin to unravel. It may feel messy, emotional, or even overwhelming at first, but that's how healing begins, by exposing every infected layer. You'll feel pulled to visit certain places. Follow that pull. You may stumble upon a face, a letter, or even a photo that reveals more than words ever could. Someone tried to erase your existence from the blessing meant for your name, but they failed to erase your destiny. Type payment to get blessing February 2020. A bank is preparing to do something unprecedented. They're reopening a case that was closed due to lack of proof, but divine intervention is now turning that page again. A name connected to a trust account will resurface. That name is yours, and when it does, the financial blessing tied to it will finally flow. It may come in stages, first a letter, then a meeting, and finally a confirmation. You not miss any step. Everything is aligning according to heaven's sequence. You will not need to fight the same way again. This time, your spirit fights for you. Type Amen to get blessing February 2021. There's an object from your childhood that was taken. A necklace, photo, or certificate. The item was connected to your identity and your proof. One of them kept it hidden, thinking you'd never connect the dots. But a hand is about to move that object directly back to you. It may appear suddenly, delivered, mailed, or found during a cleanup. When you see it, you'll feel a surge of truth. Your entire soul will awaken to the timeline they tried to erase. Keep it close. That item holds vibration. That vibration unlocks ancestral truth. Type Amen to get blessing February 2022. They never thought you'd have the courage to pursue this. They believed they had erased every path back to your right. But the universe always reroutes what belongs to the chosen. A sudden cancellation is coming in their life. One of their trips, deals, or plans will fall apart mysteriously. That's the consequence of divine imbalance trying to restore equilibrium, and while they face sudden blocks, your path will open clearly and powerfully. Doors will swing wide. Emails will be returned. Calls will bring breakthroughs. You've waited long and the shift has begun. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. One person involved is not sleeping well. Their eyes are red, their energy frantic. They know what's coming. They'll try to make small talk with you soon. Ignore the surface conversation. Watch their movements. Their guilt will appear in how they avoid certain words. A child may even blurt something out by accident in front of you. Children carry divine honesty. Listen carefully. Their words are not random. That moment will give you what you need to confirm everything. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. There is also a message stored in a phone, either a voicemail, photo, or WhatsApp chat that will reveal a timeline. This message will prove you were left out intentionally. Don't delete anything over the next few weeks. Back up your devices. One overlooked detail is going to change the entire story. You'll soon hear, "We didn't think you'd still care," or "It was already settled." Don't let those phrases shake you. The truth is they knew it was yours. They just wanted it for themselves. Type Amen to get blessing February 2025. The divine realm is not just giving you back what you lost, it's giving you more. There is interest being added, emotional, spiritual, and financial. You will not only be restored, you will be honored in front of those who wound you. Someone you once helped is now stepping forward to help you. This person remembers your kindness and the universe is using them as a divine vessel for justice. He will hand you a number, name, or evidence that accelerates your victory. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Comment below if you're ready to claim back your divine portion. Speak it into the universe now. You are entering a timeline where nothing stolen can remain hidden. All things in the dark are being summoned into the light. You are part of a prophecy now. This isn't just about money. It's about dignity, truth, and generational healing. You are the one chosen to break the chain. And as you do, others in your family will find peace again. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Your presence will start shifting atmospheres. Watch how people become nervous around you. That's not coincidence. It's their spirits reacting to your awakening. Some may even avoid your gaze or skip conversations entirely. That's guilt operating before exposure. You'll also start seeing the number 2 repeatedly. It represents dual betrayal but also double justice. What was stolen in 2s will be returned in 2s. Prepare your hands to receive, a double portion is on the way. Type Amen to get blessing 2828 if you're still reading this. It means your spirit has aligned with divine timing. The next 7 days will be filled with signs. Birds landing in unusual places, papers showing up unexpectedly. Old names being mentioned in random conversations. Take nothing lightly. All of it is happening for your clarity, for your empowerment. This message isn't just a warning, it's a prophecy in motion. Walk boldly now. Heaven is behind you. Type Amen to get blessing February 1929. You are reclaiming not just wealth, but position. Your name will be restored in documents, in conversations, and in the spiritual realm. One of them may cry soon. But remember, tears do not erase betrayal. Forgiveness is divine, but access is earned again. Trust is not a door that opens twice the same way. Be wise, be calm, but be firm. This is your divine justice. Type Amen to get blessing 3030 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Now rise in strength. Speak your truth, reclaim your name. What was hidden is now revealed, and your victory is sealed. There is a spiritual court in motion above your head right now. Documents that were sealed without your consent are being viewed by higher eyes. The angels assigned to your destiny are not resting, they are preparing a case with full evidence. One person is already being spiritually questioned in their dreams. They are waking up sweaty, disturbed, and afraid of something they can't explain. That is the energy of divine judgment beginning its work. Do not be surprised if they try to reach out, pretending it's just to catch up. Their guilt is hunting them. They feel the vibration of your rising power even from a distance. You don't need to respond with anger. Let your silence speak volumes. Let your light make their shadows panic. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. All was rewritten without your presence. And although they thought they could cover it, a copy of the original version still exists. It's with someone who had no intention of revealing it until now. This person recently found the old paper again while organizing boxes. At first, they were going to throw it away, but something stopped them. That was divine interference. Now, they're debating whether to tell you. The moment they make that decision, it will unlock the sequence of restoration. You'll receive a message, maybe a letter or a call, that feels out of place. But it won't be out of place, it will be right on divine time. Type Amen to get blessing March 1932. The land involved in this betrayal is sacred. Not just because of its monetary value, but because it holds ancestral blessings. That land was passed down spiritually for protection, growth, and generational elevation, but it was signed away in your absence. They whispered your name like it meant nothing. But now, that land is vibrating, it wants you back. Nature itself is rebelling against their lie. Crops aren't growing right, the house feels cold. Nothing is flourishing. Because that land knows they doesn't belong to them. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. Comment if you felt chills while reading this. Because chills are spiritual confirmations. One of your old friends is going to come back into your life, not by accident, but as a divine witness. They remember a conversation from years ago that proves your inheritance was known. They will come with a sentence, just one line, and that line will light the match that burns their scheme down. Keep your heart open but your discernment sharp. Not every person returning deserves your trust, but this one is different. They are part of your restoration. Type Amen to get blessing March 1935. The money you never received grew in value. It's not just a fixed amount, it expanded while you were left empty. That's why the spiritual realm is insisting you must be compensated with more. Don't underestimate your worth. Every penny stolen carries spiritual interest, and heaven will ensure you receive what exceeds the original loss. Your name is being written into a financial testimony. Others will hear your story and be stunned because it won't make sense how you bounced back except through divine justice. Archangel Michael says, the sword of truth is already cutting through the lies. Type Amen to get blessing 3636 soon. You'll have to meet with someone wearing a suit, a legal or financial expert. They'll look at you and ask why your name isn't showing up. But their curiosity will turn into concern once you speak. Show them what you have, even if it's just memories and a hunch for now. The divine will give you more evidence as you go. Doors will open. Witnesses will rise. Timelines will match. The weight of your truth will make liars collapse. One of them will even admit, "We did expect you to come this far." Type Amen to get blessing March 1937. There is an older woman involved, possibly an aunt, cousin, or step relative. She played silent during all of this, but her silence was agreement. She knew what happened, she saw it unfold. But guilt is wearing on her now. Her dreams are haunted. Her body is reacting to divine pressure. She will break soon, and when she does, you will finally hear the story that makes everything connect. It will be painful, but it will also be freeing. The moment she speaks, heaven will strike with justice. Tough Amen to get blessing 38,381 email is all it takes now. It's being typed in a faraway office. Someone working with land records or finance is about to double-check something. They will see a mismatch, a forgotten file, an unexplained error, and that one discovery will trigger everything. Your name will reappear like lightning. Once it does, no one can hide it again. The truth is now coded in the system. No deletion can override what the angels have restored. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. You may start to experience pressure in your chest or ringing in your ears. These are spiritual signals. Your body is syncing with divine warfare. Breathe through it, pray silently. Stay grounded. Your ancestors are rejoicing. They waited for someone in your bloodline strong enough to break the silence. And you, yes, you, were the chosen breaker. The people who conspired are already being spiritually watched. Their energies are being stripped. Their confidence is cracking. It's your time now, and nothing can stop what's coming. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. Comment again if your soul feels this fire. It means you're awakening to your royal right. You are not just a victim of betrayal. You are a vessel of vengeance, divine vengeance. But it won't come with rage. It will come with truth, with justice, with peace. Every step you take now is a step into healing. The locks are opening. The vaults are being revealed. The account they created using your silence is now becoming your loudest testimony. Prepare for a financial shift so big it rewrites your next decade. Type Amen to get blessing. April 1941. A message will arrive late at night or early morning. It'll seem small, maybe just a name or a number, but it will be the spiritual code unlocking your blessing. One of the people involved is going to move away. They think running will protect them, but they are only moving closer to exposure, because no matter where they go, your name is still on the truth, and truth travels faster than lies. Don't chase them. Let divine judgment do its work. Type Amen to get blessing. April 1942. Even their allies are distancing themselves. People who helped cover the betrayal are now jumping ship. They feel the wave coming. And you're standing in power. Grace is surrounding you. Favor is covering you. Soon you will receive a financial message, a release, a deposit, or an offer. It will come through someone who had no idea what you've been through, but they were sent by heaven to correct what hell distorted. Type Amen to get blessing. April 1943. The final paper will have your name printed at the top, bold, centered, undeniable. It will be the moment your spirit will finally breathe again. You will cry tears you didn't know you were holding. Not from sadness but for justice fulfilled. And as you sign to receive what's yours, remember the spiritual weight of that pen. Every letter you write will cancel the lies they tried to bury you with. This is your resurrection, this is your royal return. Type Amen to get blessing. April 1944. You were never meant to be denied. You were never meant to be the outsider in your own legacy. That was a human plan, but this is a divine counterstrike. If you've made it to this point in the message, your alignment is complete. The heavens have confirmed it. Your spirit has risen to meet your inheritance. Do not fear what comes next. It is yours by divine law. Archangel Michael says, it has already begun. Type Amen to get blessing. 545 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Stand tall, stay ready, and never again let silence steal your name. The money, the property, the power, it's all flowing back. Let the final wave carry your restoration home.